What's up, Monarch Nation? This is former player David Harvey, and welcome to Monarch Prep.
What's up, Monarch Nation, and welcome to Monarch Prep, where we discuss all things ODU men's basketball here on the Monarchists Network. I'm your host, Paul Jones. Let's get right into it. So as you can see, the set's a little different today. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm filming kind of late. I want to get this content out. I wasn't able to film last week, so we got a lot to cover. So the first game that we want to recap is the second part of the MAC Sunbelt Challenge. And we did our part and got the win. The guys did their job. Beautiful win. No screams tonight. I'm filming kind of late. But we got the win in Chartway with a crowd of a little over 6,600. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Let's see. So we led 50% of the game, 57% of the game. If you look at these stats, they did their job from the free throw line, 16 of 18. That was a huge help to get us over that hump. So 78-72, we took out Ohio. The game leaders, their leading scorer with 19 points was Sheldon. And then we had Casey Shaw doing his job with his 17 points. Big Cal, 7 rebounds, and LJ with 6 assists. We had 9 players take the court for the Monarchs, but as you can see, we had 4 players in double figures. LJ with 13, Jordan Battle with 13, Big Cal 14, and like I said, Casey Shaw 17 points leading the way. Jared Turner almost cracked that double digit with 8 points, but he dropped a couple threes, so it was looking good for us. Got the win. Let's see who we had up next. So following that awesome win in our 4-game home stretch, we had Marshall, the Thunder and Herd, come to town. A few errant passes at the end of the game cost us. We fell 81-79 in front of a crowd of a little over 4,300. The energy was awesome, but we did fall short. Like I said, that very last pass, Jordan Battle had been dropping threes all night, and it looked like he was going to get a chance to do it again. Pass went over his head, out of bounds, end of the game. These are the stats. We led 86% of this game. This is one that we should have closed out. And I'm going to talk about closing out games a little later in the broadcast. This cost us. It cost us. We gotta hold our heads up. We're going to go into March, go down to Pensacola, make some noise. So, out of this game, they had Fricks with 24 points leading the way for the Thunder and Herd. On our side of the ball, LJ Thomas led the Monarchs with 18 points. Jared Turner, 7 rebounds. And Jordan Battle with his 6 assists. We had 10 players hit the court for us. As you can see, 4 players in double figures again. Jared Turner, 11 points. Big Cal, 15 points. Stepping it up lately, doing well, doing very well. 16 points for KC Shaw, and like I said, LJ Thomas leading the way with 18 points. This was a loss that we just couldn't afford, but it is what it is. Let's see what we had coming up next. So this past Saturday, the Monarchs hosted the Georgia State Panthers with a huge win in front of a crowd of just over 4,700. 78-55. Here are the stats. We pretty much led the entire game and had a lead as large as 25 points. We also did very well from the 3-point line, 50%. Could have done better at the free throw line, but we got the win. A much needed win in the conference. We'll see how that shakes out later as we look at the Sun Belt. The leaders of the game, number 22 for the Panthers with 25 points. And on our side of the ball, the human highlight reel, KC Shaw with his 28 points. Big Kyle, 10 rebounds. Jordan Battle, 5 assists. We had 11 guys hit the floor on senior night. We got to see our seniors all start, all perform. Big Kyle, 17 points to go along with his rebounds. Like I said, the human highlight reel, KC Shaw, 28 points. Cooper Jones hitting a huge 3, getting to hear the crowd yell Coop one more time. Felt good. Jordan Battle, 5 points. LJ Thomas, 7 points. Jared Turner turned it up too with his 9. So, out of the 3 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, who did we have up next? So for the final home game of the 25-26 season, we had the University of Louisiana Raging Cajuns come to town, and we got another win. Again, no screams tonight, filming kind of late. 83-72 in front of a screaming crowd of just over 6,000. Last home game, they came out, they showed up, they screamed and hollered at the top of their lungs, and it was a pretty exciting game. These are the stats. As you can see, we led pretty much 74% of the game. We did pretty well. The largest lead we had was 11 points. Out of the free throws, the guys did their job, 81% for 21 out of 26. We did good, did real good. 57% from the field, 29 out of 51 shots. I'll take it. I'll take the win. The leading performers for the night, Oliver with his 23 points. And then on our side of the ball, the hometown hero, Mr. Jordan Battle, performing one last time in front of the home crowd with his 27 points. To see that man turn up, pour it in front of his family and friends, it felt good. Rebounds, KC Shaw with 4 rebounds, and KC also poured in with 5 assists, helping Jordan get those points. Jordan looks so good for his final game in Chartway Arena. Let's see here. We had 10 players, well, 10 or 9. 9 players take to the court. As you can see, all of our starters in double figures. We needed this all year long. Big Kyle, again, another big game, 15 points. Zach Wiggins, 12 points. The man KC Shaw, 16 points. Jordan Battle leading the way with his 27, and LJ Thomas with his 11 points. This was a huge win. We're not completely out of it. So let's check in on the Sun Belt standings. Normally, I only do the top 3 in the Sun Belt, but with it being near the end of the season, and as you can see, the Monarchs are only 4 games out of first place. We only have 3 games left. We're not going to hit that top spot. But the sad part about this is we had 5 games. If we would have just closed them out, 5 games, we would be in first place. No crying over spilled milk. It is what it is. We can make it up in the tournament. We have shown that we can beat these teams. So at the top, you have App State and Troy, both at 10-5 as of tonight. South Alabama and Marshall, both tied at 9-5. And then you have Texas State on their heels at 9-6. As you can see, everybody's clumped up within a 4-game range. This is absolutely crazy. Coach mentioned it at the very beginning of the year. The Sun Belt was going to be a fight in every game. You can't overlook anyone at any point in time. I know some teams have come in and overlooked us, and what did we do? We took them out. But we also had somebody come in and take us out as well. So as far as the Sun Belt goes, this is where we stand as of right now. We got 3 games left. Let's take a look at the next 2. So out of the next 2 games that we have tomorrow, we have the University of Southern Miss. They're only 3 games out of the top spot. Their record is at 7-8, right above us. We need to go ahead and bring them down a notch so we can move up. And then we have Marshall on Tuesday the 24th. We just lost a heartbreaker to Marshall. We need to get a revenge game in their house. Hopefully the guys can go ahead and pull that out. Marshall currently stands at 9-5. It hurts to look at how close these numbers are and the opportunities that we missed out on. But like I said, the tournament's coming up soon. Pensacola, Florida. Hopefully the guys can shock the conference. We have proven that we can beat some of these teams. We had an opportunity against Troy. We did beat App State. So hopefully we can get down there and make some noise. We can do this, guys. Well, Monarch fans, it's that time of the show for Crown Check-In, where we catch up with some of our favorite ODU Monarchs that have moved on.
Yo, what's up there? Monarch Nation, ODU. It's Frank Hassell here. Alright, I played back in 2010, 2011, graduated with a bachelor's in sociology. And I've been playing professional basketball for the past 15 years. I just retired after 15 years a month ago, just on the sneaks up. I decided to move on, and now I'm back in the area, full-time entrepreneur, dabbling in entrepreneurship. Got a few things going on. If you want to know more about it, just hit me up and talk to me, and we can do that. As far as my message to the Monarchs of today, enjoy your process, grow through your process, enjoy the ride. These moments will never come back again, so get the most out of it. And always work hard, always stay 10 toes down, and move with love. Love what you do, and love the people you're doing it with. So that's one for you. Much love to Monarch Nation, and I'll be around. I'm in Norfolk, Virginia, Hampton Roads area, so if you see me, come holler at me. All right? Much love, much respect.
Thank you, Frank, for checking in. Glad to see you doing well. Salute to you, sir. So Saturday was senior night, and we got to send our seniors off with a huge win. It was also Valentine's Day. I hope you got to spend it with someone special. It was also jersey retirement for Mr. Ronnie Valentine on Valentine's Day. You can't make this up. A well-deserved honor for ODU legend. Mr. Valentine is the all-time leading scorer with 2,204 points, a record that has stood for 46 years. If you stick around after the broadcast, I have a short clip of Mr. Valentine coming out to receive his retired jersey. Mr. Valentine, salute to you, sir. Well deserved. So I would like to thank you for joining me for another week of Monarch Prep. As always, I have enjoyed this. Home games are over, so I'll see you next season. As far as the team goes, I wish them nothing but the best down in Pensacola. We got one more show coming up next week where we'll go ahead and look at that very last game of the season. So until next week, Lord willing, go Monarchs.
Please welcome home the one and only Ronnie Valentine. Ronnie started at OU from 1977 to 1980 and has been OU's all-time leading scorer for the last 46 years. For 2,400 career points. Ronnie is a two-time All-American and three-time All-Conference selection. Valentine played in 101 career games as a Monarch and scored in double figures in all of them, becoming the first Division I player to score in double figures in over 100 games. Now, OU's leading scorer in his 4 years as a Monarch, he also led the team in rebounding 3 times and is OU's 8th all-time leader on the glass with 949 rebounds. Give it up, everyone. Now, Valentine, he's also known as a winner. He helped his Monarch team to an 84-31 record, including 2 conference championships and a trip to the N19 quarterfinals. Presenting Ronnie with his retired jersey. Start clapping, everybody. Start clapping. It's OU director Valentine. Give it up, everybody, on Valentine's Day for Ronnie Valentine. Keep clapping now. Keep clapping now. All right, Monarchs fans, I need you to pay attention. Direct all your attention to the spotlight at the top of section 115 as we unveil the 9th men's basketball jersey to be retired right here at Old Dominion University. Number 42, Ronnie Valentine.